What's up, ladies and gentlemen? As you know, currently on strike, longshoremen. Shout out to all my union workers out there. It don't matter. Shout out to all my hard workers, and especially all my union workers out there. Because one day, you're probably going to run into this problem over contract disputes. And we got to stop corporate greed, yo. This really has to stop. I'm not going to talk too much on it. I got presidents handling that, and I'm sure they're going to do a great job with that. But a lot of longshoremen, if this keeps going, a lot of longshoremen are going to lose their houses. A lot of longshoremen are going to lose their toys. A lot of businesses, truck drivers, surrounding businesses will be affected. They will lose their homes because a lot of people don't brace for this. You guys seen that video of that 62-year-old still gambling, still playing around with stuff that is not building wealth. When I said, you remember I've always said, never owe more on your car than it's worth. Say your car is worth $40,000, but you owe $60,000. In a time of need, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do with that. All right, you're still gonna owe the difference on that. I went to kbb.com because I heard guys talking, and I'm sitting there quiet, eating a little food that they provided for us, sipping my coffee. I heard them, yo, I'm gonna take a loan out of the credit union. You know, I'm gonna take a loan out of the annuity. Oh, shout out to all the memberships of the dividend portfolio. Bought another stock. Stay tuned. Your video will be done on a microphone on Friday. Oh, this snowball don't stop, baby. This don't stop. Don't stop till you get it up. I ain't worried about it. No. Still bought a stock because this is when a lot of people mess up. In a time where you're supposed to keep investing, they stop and they start to panic. I ain't worried about it. Before I touch any of my savings, I'm selling that Beamer. So I went to kbb.com. I owe $18,800 on that Beamer. They said the value of the Beamer is worth between $50,000 and $52,000. Before I start touching any of my emergency funds, I'm selling that Beamer. I'm bringing it to the dealership. Now, I actually called and asked questions yesterday. I was like, how long does it take for you guys to pay off the car? You always want to know how long it takes for them to pay off the car, because you could run into a problem if, say, you owe a payment on the 5th and they don't pay it to like the 20th. That could affect your credit because you didn't make a payment. So I spoke to them and they said it takes about 10 business days. So, all right, if my payment is due on the 13th, I'll make that payment. Now that gives me a month. That gives me like 20 days cushion to decide what I'm gonna do. If this strike goes any longer and I start to run into like, all right, now I'm going through my checking account. Before I touch my savings account, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell that Beamer. I'm gonna sell that Beamer because now I'm saving money. I don't gotta pay insurance on it. I don't gotta put gas on it. I don't gotta clean it. I don't gotta worry about the payments and the interest on it. That's gone. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions and sell it, and then all of a sudden we have a contract. And now I feel like, I feel like an idiot because I got rid of my car and I didn't wait. This is why I've always said, have investments. People playing around with bunk and dog with hat and Shiba Inu. Banks don't want that crap. Car dealerships don't want that if you need to get rid of it. Pawn shops don't want that crap. They want things of value if you need to get rid of it. This is why I've said have multiple streams of income. We got real estate. I'm not selling out none of my investments, none of my index funds. I'm not sure as hell not taking no loans out of my annuity and gonna kick my future self in the butt and get hit with capital gains. I'm not selling none of my dividend funds. You sell a car, IRS don't know nothing about that. You ain't gotta report that. That's my car. So I would sell that, get the check in my hand. Although a lot of you know, I wouldn't even be losing money because I took the money from the Shelby and threw that into the stock market, into dividend portfolios up right now, and I'm getting the dividends. So I'm not worried about it. If this goes on a couple months, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about this. But a lot of people are gonna feel it. If this goes past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, your jobs may start to be affected. A lot of people don't understand how much stuff comes through the ports, man. How much stuff comes through these ports. It's only been 2 days. Wait till you start getting into a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, before an election, before the holidays. You You can't be believing the news when they're talking. I'm a frontline guy headed down to be on the strike line. Went home, took a shower, got something to eat. I got a chance to sleep in the bed a little bit. I'm headed back. So you can take my advice if you want, but on this channel, I've always said, have investments, don't have too many liabilities. But what do I know? I'm just a high school dropout from New Jersey. Dividend portfolio update Friday. All my members, shout out to you. This train does not stop, baby. We keep this going because I'm gonna look past this a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. If I stop this, I could miss out on huge growth and dividends. I'm not stopping. Shout out to you guys out there. Think about joining the dividend membership where we buy investments. We don't gamble. We don't have liabilities. Link will be in the pinned top comment. No regrets. Get it.